Alright, what's up, guys? We are back with Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 49, Caged Bird. Um, we got introduced to Juzo last chapter, and I'm excited to see like what else. Just getting more details about this character is going to be really exciting. Seeing that kind of story like kind of like unravel bit by bit. So I mean, yeah, let's just get back into it, man. Conference room. Good morning. Good morning to you too, but Suzuya, I was the first one here. What is that you're wearing? It's not appropriate. Huh? What's wrong with it? Rank 1 investigator I'm on. It's harder to find what isn't wrong with it. Button your shirt all the way. Where's your tie? Wear pants that cover your ankles and no eating in the conference room. Okay, this is a fun relationship. I'm already liking this a lot. And also, what are those suture marks? It's been bothering me. You don't look hurt as far as I can tell. Oh, these? These are body stitches. What is that? Like string piercings? The body modification freak friend taught me. It's actually kind of secretly popular. You want to see how it's done? See? You go like this. You just prick yourself with a sterilized needle? Stop. It's pretty if you use colored strings. You only need a thread and a needle, so it's easy. Look, it's done. A flower. Watch, I don't like it, so I'm taking it out. Snap. I also love how you said like it's becoming more popular, but like we haven't really seen like a single character in this series yet, or like a pedestrian or whatever, like with a similar appearance, right? Um, Maybe in other wards there are people who have that as well, but oh, they assaulted the officer the other day, and now this. He's crazy. He's not normal. How did he ever become an investigator? After what he did, I don't understand how it was settled simply with a compensatory payment and an apology. Does he have some kind of benefactor? Good morning. Morning, Saito. Morning. Juzo, clean up that mess. This is a conference room. Don't ignore me, I'm older than you. Okay, let's start the meeting. Something the matter, Saito? No, sir. The binge eater. No sign for the past 2 months, no related cases whatsoever either. We've considered the possibility the binge eater has moved on and have since requested files from other branches. Juzo and I will continue on the case. Yes, sir. Even the gourmet who was so active has drastically dropped his number of feedings recently. After a half-month break, there was one feeding case 3 days ago awaiting examination. What do they examine? They analyze the evidence left behind at the scene and see if it matches the suspected ghoul. Bodily fluids, hair samples, cognate secretions. If there's enough data, we can get an ID for footprints or even clothing fiber. The case 3 days ago lacks the usual colorfulness, but footprint number 7 matches the gourmet. That's how we track them. I see. You should know this already. The investigation's fine and all, but Mr. Shinohara, I want a proper kinke. Well, yours is made from bikaku, so it matches up with the bin cheater's rinkaku. How it matches up doesn't matter. With this little snippet, I mean, come on. I'm gonna hold you to your promise to give me a new kinke if I kill the bin cheater. Sure, sure. And I'm sure they don't know like the current state of the bin cheater. But it kind of works out, what happened to Rize, and that's essentially a goal that Juzo is never gonna reach. So theoretically, he's never going to get a kinke of his own. So that actually kind of worked out because can you imagine a kinke in this guy's hand? Like, I would be scared. Um, binge eater. The bleeding stop? A little. Is everything alright, sir? Well, uh, the binge eater, eh? Might be dead already. We're seeing fewer ghouls come here too. They're wary of the dubs. The white doves from the main office. The nest are nothing like the guys from the branch offices. They're ghoul examination specialists. I'm more worried about the 11th ward than the 20th. According to Yoma, the ghouls have organized themselves to hunt down investigators. It's possible that the nest assigned most of their men to the 11th. I hear it's pretty hairy out there right now. Even normal citizens have begun to notice. Mr. Yoshimura's been away on business a lot too. Things could get ugly. Get ugly? Like a war. Maybe the days of me being called Devil Ape again isn't too far away. Devil Ape. Well, he is kind of weird looking. I agree. Um, by the way, whose turn was it to feed Hitara today? I think it's Toka's. She hasn't come back down. No, she hasn't. I'll go take a look. Also, the fact that that Yoshimura has been away on quote unquote business, right? And then the possibility of a war looming, like his name being tied to war is kind of exciting because like I would imagine that Yoshimura is kind of doing some things behind the scenes, um, in preparation for a war, maybe, or trying to stop a war from happening. But either way, I think we're gonna see Yoshimura in some capacity, fighting again, like he used to, maybe or something. Um, did you feed Hitara? Huh? Oh yeah. Ever since the church incident, Tucker's been somewhat distracted. I feel bad for him. He's kept in a cage, not allowed to fly freely. It's a miserable way to live, don't you think? It might be cramped inside a cage, but it's also tough to live in the outside world. I couldn't kill that girl. Stupid idiot. Huh? What did you say? You had a filthy mouth. You want to become fried chicken? Oh, it was the bird who said that? That's really funny. um, you want to become fried chicken? If your owner ever shows up, I swear I'm gonna punch them out. Toka must be torn. It would be easier and safer for her to remove only the rot that threatens her relationship with Yoriko. She'd rather maintain the friendship she has now than lose it. And that would have worked fine until that day, but Nishio and Kimi showed her another possibility. She must have pictured it, at least for a moment. She might have asked, what if I was accepted like that? Yeah, it's a possibility, but like also the thing is that like not everyone is going to be like Akimi, obviously, but at the same time, Toka and Yoriko, right? They have built a relationship, like a friendship, for quite some time now, right? They've gotten to know each other. So you would think, right? And this is me thinking the best of people, but you would think that that friendship is strong enough to hold even after the fact, finding out that Toko is a ghoul. This is exactly how I feel with um, Kaneki and his friend, right? Um, and Hide, like they've had a friendship for such a long time that like if Hide found out that Kaneki is a ghoul, because they've had that friendship for so much time before him finding that out, the friendship supersedes that, right? Um, that should take priority. That at that point, finding out that he's a ghoul shouldn't even matter because you know who Kaneki is for such a long time already, right? Um, and on the flip side, I would imagine that would be the same case for for Toka and Yoriko, that the friendship would supersede Yoriko's fear of Toga being a ghoul, right? Um, I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so but if she were to be rejected by the one person she wants to hear acceptance from the most, she may actually be hurt so severely. The meetings of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. Those were Jung's words, weren't they? If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Hmm. I really like that, man. How it showed like it the panel, man. The panel speaks for itself. Talking about two chemical substances coming into contact with each other, and then showing Kaneki and Toka on that page is beautiful, man. Um, the 20th ward. It's my first time here. Time seems to go by slowly at this place. Are you stupid? Stay on your toes. This is a designated hazard area. There should be a number of doves from the nest here too. Let's get our business done quickly before that little bastard bossing me around gets pissed. You really think she's here? Banjo? Yeah, she has to be. 20th Ward's on Teku, a coffee shop run by a weirdo ghoul. That's where she is. Or Rize-san must have headed to. 11th Ward Ghoul, Kazuichi Banjo. First of all, I don't like I despise his facial hair choice, man. It's gross. Um, Interesting. Also, it's terrifying seeing kind of like the merging of like these different wards. You know, people from different wards just kind of like merging and then crossing over, right? Um, but specifically the 11th ward coming into the 20th ward, um, which is only going to make the 20th ward even more dangerous, right? Because it was once a pretty chill ward, right? But now with the introduction of like the rabbit and Mato's death too, right? Um, Now the 20th has gotten a little bit more like on the investigators' radar. Um, but now I feel like with Bonjo coming here, now now I feel like things are gonna hit the fan. Um, but yeah, interesting that he's looking for Rize. He's obviously not gonna find her, but um, yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious to see where this is gonna go with him specifically. Um, which is also like yeah, it's pretty cool that it looks like um I don't know. I just came into this thinking that like based off of what we've kind of done in the past so far, like each arc has like felt like it's focused like specifically on like a tight like small kind of group of characters, but like this arc I feel like slowly it's kind of like expanding a little bit. Like now we're getting introduced to Banjo. Um and he was with someone as well. But then last chapter we got introduced to both Juzo and Shinohara, right? And Shido, right? Um, so it feels like there's definitely a lot more player characters at play here with this arc. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool because now it's like um, these aren't like not necessarily isolated incidents, but now it's like as we progress, things are having more of a ripple effect on like the entirety of this world, and more parties are starting to get like involved, and I don't know. I think it's really cool. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.